Welcome back to IGN's E3 live show, coming to you on e3.ign.com and on YouTube. Up till now, the MotorStorm series has seen dusty deserts, humid jungles, and the frozen Arctic. However, the new game takes a little different direction, namely the apocalypse. With us now are Evolution's Matthew Southern and Simon O'Brien.
Thanks, Jess. I'm Greg Miller from IGN.com. This is Matt. That's Simon. You don't care about that. What the hell is going on in MotorStorm?
Well, we are going to offer some pretty big surprises with this next version of the game, Greg. It's an off-road racer, and it kind of still is, but we're responding to a big demand to take it into a city and do urban off-road racing. We're going to rip the city apart.
Yeah, because the normal city, that'd be too boring.
Absolutely, that would be MotorStorm does street racing, and nobody wants that. This is MotorStorm does rooftops, sewers, subways, people's houses, through offices, down bridges as they twist and snap and buckle, and with a couple of crazy bunches of guys who've stayed in the city to make this thing even more exciting.
So what has happened in the city? What has gone off? What has gone wrong?
There's been a minor earthquake at the start of the game.
A minor earthquake?
Yeah,
okay.
And the city's been evacuated. MotorStorm finds out about this and says, let's hold a festival there.
Okay.
As they race and hold their festival, they realise, along with a private military contractor and a bunch of crazies, that Mother Nature's not done. And in real time, as you race, it'll be ripped apart.
You get going right now.
Let's play live.
Now, I got to play this earlier, and I got to tell you guys, like, it looks fantastic. The smoke, the fire, the buildings falling down as you play. Was that tough for you to, to try to get all that into the game?
Well, you know, we've been working on PlayStation 3 exclusively since day one, pretty much. So every single day, it feels as if we figure out more ways to get more out of the machine. So, you know, it's a big challenge for us. We really wanted to be as ambitious as possible with this and really make racing, the entire genre, as exciting as it can be on this generation. And we think we're going to nail it. You know, look at these real-time destructions and collapses. There's a massive combination of these huge epic events and emergent physics-based gameplay that changes every single time you play it. In single player, from start to end, in over 40 races, every single race is different. Chronology, persistence, change is key. You'll play this game from the perspective of 3 different characters. Each represents a different difficulty level. Each has a totally unique experience in the city before everybody has to get the hell out before the end of the world happens. This is the party at the end of the world. You see a lot of games these days that are set in post-apocalyptic environments. This isn't post-apocalyptic. This is apocalyptic.
This is as it happens.
You were there when it happens.
Apocalypse.
Yeah.
Now, you've been talking a lot about the single player. There's obviously a story wrapped around this, but multiplayer is still there, right? It's still a component?
Yeah, it's more important to us than ever before. As more and more people play online, we want to make it more accessible than ever before. We're going to offer custom mode creators so people can create brand new modes from scratch, share them online. You can have 16-player online multiplayer, 4-player split screen in the home and combinations of the two, so you can have 4 guys in the living room playing 12 online.
Nice.
We're going to have full customization of vehicles, a perk system, so you can improve the performance of vehicles the more you play online. You can improve your boost, your handling, your aggressive ramming abilities. We're really going to kind of give the community, including ourselves, as much as we possibly can to make the online experience really this kind of massively elongated addition to the game. You know, the idea is the end of the world is just the beginning. You finish a single player experience and then things really kick off.
Now, what's important to point out to people, as they watch the game, and when I got to play it, luckily, it was in 3D. This is a game that's built around that. Was that hard for you guys to get into?
We've been working on stereoscopic 3D for 4 or 5 years now at Evolution Studios. We've got a couple of guys who joined us from the aerospace industry, so we've really learned an awful lot about what works and what doesn't. We had a damn good idea when this game was in pre-production and in concept that it was going to make a hell of a great stereoscopic experience. So a lot of the things that happen in the game are kind of very conveniently work really well in stereoscopic.
Like running people over, my favorite thing.
Absolutely. But what we're really looking to do is take advantage of our experience and make the stereoscopic part of the game an embedded part of the gameplay and not just a visual addition. And we really think we're going to nail that. Feedback from E3 suggests this is the system seller, this is the one that really shows what 3D can do.
I will agree with you 100%. I got to play it, loved it, and I felt like when I was shooting up into the depth of field, I'm hitting things, my hood's flying off. I knew 3D was pretty awesome. Guys, thank you so much for coming by and showing it. It looks great. When's it coming out?
Early 2011.
It's a long way, but hey, thank you so much, Matt. Simon, take care.
Well, that certainly certainly has me in the mood to drive a bit recklessly. But before I do that, we're going to continue our little Sony exclusive streak here. Coming up next is SOCOM 4.